Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we're actually doing volume 2 of Which is Better, which is just a series, a short series I guess you could say, where I'm going to be modeling simple things over and over and over, different ways, different methods, different features, and talking about why you may want to choose one over the other. It's something that I like to do, and honestly I wish more schools taught this way. Where they would give you something to model and you have to do it multiple times, because it really helps your ability to see things differently. And so today we're actually going to be modeling this guy. Let's see if it'll stop focusing on my face right there. It's a little bearing that has a little 3D printed groove on it. So we are going to go over to Fusion 360 and let's just start moving forward with it. So actually I'll just show you what it looks like on final. So we have that nice little ring grooved. All right, so first things first, we are starting with a circle. Go figure. So we're going to extrude that. And as you can see, I'm making this extrusion from the mid plane. That is something that really helps keeping your part centered on the origin. You want to always do that if you can, because it makes a huge difference later on. So we're going to do another sketch, have a circle on top. We're going to extrude that through, and we've created that ring now. Next, we're going to actually start looking at the profile of the groove. So we have a sketch right there. You can also see I put a center line right there for an axis, and then revolve. Right, so we've made that, and last but not least, we add the fillets just to smooth everything out. And so I'm just going to turn the sketches off real quick, and you can see there we have it. That's the little groove ring. All right, so the next version, start off with a sketch. And as you can see right away, I actually have created the inner ring and the outer ring in that first sketch. And in this case, I'm not even going to use both of them. I'm just going to use the outer and make it solid. But with the extrude, I decided to taper it. So if we go to edit the feature, you can see I put a negative 45 degree taper to bring that in, which is quite nice, because the next thing we want to do is we just mirror that, and we already have that groove put in place. And the last thing we need to do is, boom, add the fillet, and then go back to that original sketch and cut out the center. And if we turn off the sketches, you can see these are identical. So very different process. Only one sketch, 4 features, compared to 3 sketches, 4 features. So just another way of looking at it. All right, let's turn the sketches back on and keep going. Next one is very similar to one we did in the first episode, where we just do a in-depth, detailed sketch of the cross section, and we revolve it. Really straightforward. But again, with something like this, it takes more time to be sketching these out. And you can see right now, actually, I didn't even restrain this sketch. And so it will take a little bit more time to make sure your measurements are right and restrain it properly, so that when you revolve it, and if you need to edit anything, you can later. So version 4, start off with a circle and another circle. And I actually used surface modeling in this just because I felt like it's something that I haven't really talked a lot about in these kind of settings. And so you can see that in the inner circle, I kept the inside and the outside from the middle, and the inside and the outside from the bottom. And then I just patched everything up. And so I made it, pretty much made the solid half that I did before. And then I extruded through. Surfacing is very different in process. You can see it's cutting through that. And then I did a lot of scissors, a lot of cutting features to cut out different parts to get this shape right there. Next thing I did is I stitched it together, made it solid, and then I mirrored it, and then I filleted it. And there we go, we have the same thing. Now obviously that is much more complicated than really needs to be for something this simple. You don't need to be surface modeling, but it's something that I wanted to bring up, is that surface modeling isn't, don't be too afraid to work with surface modeling, because there's a lot of things that you can do, and sometimes faster with surface modeling than you can with solid modeling. This is a terrible example. Don't use this for using surface modeling. And I definitely think that as I keep doing these videos, I'll look at doing more where I would say surface modeling is a good option. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So let's turn off the sketches. You can see they are all identical, and that is 4 different ways. So to recap, the first one was 3 sketches, 4 features. Next one was 1 sketch, 4 features. This one was 1 sketch, 1 feature, and this one was a crap ton of just a lot of surface modeling. which is totally unnecessary. But it shows just some ways and different ways you can look at how surface modeling may work. So thanks again for watching. If you've liked this video, hit that like button. I'd love to see comments on something like this, really, because I think it's something that I can do a lot more videos on and answer a lot more questions and help people realize different methods and processes that they could be taking to their modeling. So if you like this, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time. Keep modeling.